guys, and welcome to another plan with me. This week we are going to be planning for September 23rd through the 29th, and I'm using a vintage kit from a shop that I don't really shop from, but I have the kit and I'm trying to use up old kits that I have. Get out my print pression SPC inserts, and yeah, I'm gonna be using this mega old like Ursula themed kit from Glam Planner. I don't really know what's going on over at that shop, but here's what we have. We have got the glitter headers, we have this scene, we have these like giant boxes that I think are pointless. We've got more full boxes here. We've got these, which I won't be using. Some stuff there. We got some boxes here. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky because this is not a format I know and love, but honestly just trying to use up what I have, you know. And then I'm going to be using a build your own bundle. I am using a font choice 11 with confetti purple, and then we do have confetti headers for the build your own bundle. I did the Little Mermaid overlay and washi, and more washi, the rest of the washi, and then the Under the Sea underlays. We're just gonna jump right into it. I think this kit will be, this spread will be pretty, but I think that this video will probably be quite chaotic because I will probably have to pull a bunch of stuff from like multicolor that I have not had to pull out actually in years, because IMO, the SPC format, is ideal, but I've literally had this kit for probably 5 years. I think I've had this kit since before I had Plannahannah, so like at least 5 years. And I like usually save Disney themed kits for when I go to Disney, but the format of this just wouldn't work for a Disney trip. There's not enough boxes. Can use the days of the week from my shop. This is font choice 5 unfoiled. And then let me get these down. Also, I'm filming this like 2 weeks later. It's like October 7th when I'm filming this. Last week I took a nap on Monday and didn't film because I was in a bad mood, but you'll see about that in the next week's plan with me. I do quite enjoy these colors together too, though. I'm gonna grab this sheet. The left side of the sheet is called Weekly Essentials. The right side is called 2023 Script Sampler, but I'm gonna take the days of the week. These are also in font choice 5 in confetti purple, and then I'll take the holes, which are whole choice 3. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get into what went down this week. Monday, the classic post office drop, groceries, McDonald's. Chris and I filmed, but I filmed with Chris because we filmed my TBR video together, which was super fun and cute. I did laundry, I worked, watched YouTube. I was feeling kind of sad that day, so I marked that. Just feeling kind of down in the dumpster, you know, and I read, I believe this is the week where I read like a bazillion books in 1 week. So I'm gonna have to bring up my phone to even remember what I was reading. So I do apologize for how squeaky my chair is. It's really annoying, and I understand that. I was reading Catching Fire that day, as in the like Hunger Games situation. I am gonna use both scenes because I don't have a choice because there's not enough boxes to not use both of them. So I read that, and then the next morning I woke up, and I worked all day. I binged the new season. Oh my god, I literally just ripped my underlay in half because I'm a maniac. I binge watched what was out for the new season of The Circle. I honestly haven't gotten back to it, so I'm not even caught up. Whatever I watched that day is all I have seen, and I need to catch up. There's a new season of Love is Blind that I don't think I'm caught up on. I'm just falling apart, basically. I'm very behind on everything. But yeah, so I did that. Chris and I went to Cabo Bob's. I filmed, I don't really know what, but evidently I did film something. And I finished Catching Fire this day, and then I read from start to finish this book that I rated 5 stars. It was so freaking good, called The Last Chance Library by Freya Sampson. Was it a literary masterpiece? No. Was it, well, like, beautifully written? No, but it made me sob, and it had been given to me by the lovely Christy from Christy Plans. And so I messaged her and I was like, girl, this book you gave me has me sobbing. 5 stars. No, it's amazing. And so she read it the next day and she was like, same girl, same. So good. So I read that and then watched Survivor. Oh, I forgot to put the holes on. Let me get those holes here once I finish this, like, strip of headers. But yeah, so then Wednesday I marked WTF. What happened? What happened? What happened here? Oh my god, I fucking hate this sheet of headers. I'm just too dumb. I'm too dumb to veer from my usual. You know what I mean? So I think I wrote WTF because I believe this was the day that I woke up to texts and voice notes from Andrea about SPC being ran into. So I'm pretty sure that's what that was about. Chris and I wrote date night. I don't really know. I don't like recall us going to sit down to a meal, but apparently we did, and then we went to the grocery store. I don't have any. We might have gone and went out to breakfast, but I like really don't remember. This is like the bad part about me doing these spaced out. But Chris and I got food of sorts and then went to the grocery store. Then I came home, watched YouTube, and worked, and I read. This day I was reading The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchinson. That book is a fook dupe. Thursday, I worked and I called my dad and I did some filming, had a YouTube binge, got McDonald's, and I read a lot. I was continuing on with my read of The Butterfly Garden. I'm pretty sure, has it marked that I finished it on the 27th, not the 26th, but I think it's because, like, it had hit midnight, you know what I mean? One of those situations. So I finished that book up, and that book was cuckoo bananas. Check your trigger warnings if you want to read it, but it was good. Very, very good, but very, very dark. So I don't want anybody to read it if it's not something that you can handle. Take care of yourself is basically what I am getting at. I know there's a page with more boxes on it. Where'd she go? Where'd you go? Here it is. Okay. Okay. So Friday I worked during the day and watched TV. I did some reading midday. I started reading The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood this day. And then I talked on the phone with my sister, and then I went over to Andrea's for game night. We were planning on having like a magic night, and then Nick had invited some of the other neighbors over because they also play magic. But me and Andrea were kind of like, all right, there's like too many cooks in the kitchen here. So we played finished the game we were in the middle of. I'm pretty sure I won, if I'm not mistaken. And then me and Andrea just like did some coloring. We bought like some coloring books, and she like bought like the fancy alcohol ink markers, and we had honestly a freaking blast. And then we played some like standard deck magic together, and it was overall a vibe. Saturday I did sleep in and I worked. One of my bestie pals, Shanna, she's like my childhood best friend. She is living, well, I guess technically after this phone call, she's lived in South Carolina since we were like 10, and she called me to tell me that they were moving to Georgia. So chatted with her for a bit, watched YouTube. Chris and I went to Cabo Bob's weirdly on like a Saturday. He was having a hankering, and I was like, whatever, we can go, I don't care. So we went, and of course it was delish. It always is. Always, except for like, because in my head, you know, you like make up like the storyline. The people that we usually see there on the weekdays are like the full-timers who work there during the days, and then like the weekend was like the part-time nights and weekends people, and they were just not as like good as our people, you know how it be. Little arm here, the tattoo that says poor unfortunate songs. And then this day I did finish reading The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood. It was fine. Not great, not bad, just like, it was fine. Sunday I worked, of course, watched YouTube, played a bunch of BGA. Got Taco Bell. I read a bunch of The Dawn of Yang Chen, which that book kind of sucked, if I'm being honest with ya. I hate how this washi is. I kind of don't also like the like lack of deco, so I'm thinking of just putting like, no, I hated that idea. That was gonna look so bad. Yeah, so I read The Dawn of Yen Chen, and I started it, and it was not very good, and then I didn't read for super long, because it was kind of boring me, so then I watched some Survivor, and that was the whole week, you guys. That was it. The final full week of this September. And it was all right, you know, it was an all right week. Nothing crazy happened for me, so that was, I guess, good. Grab my washi sheet. If you didn't know, when I was in the 6th grade, everybody's is different. And, okay, I already know that I say elementary, like, kind of not correct. I know it's elementary, but I say elementary, and that's just how it's gonna be. It's how everybody back where I'm from says it, so. And I know every school is different. For me, it was in my school district, because even Chris's was different in his school district, but in my school district, it was kindergarten through 6th grade was elementary school, and then 7th, 8th was middle school, and 9th through 12th was high school. So, basically, in my 6th grade music chorus, so like our like specials, we had gym, art, music, chorus, and library. Music and chorus were like 2 separate entities, and for chorus, every year the 6th grade class did some sort of musical, and we actually really lucked out because our musical was titled A Disney Dream, and we were all assigned different Disney characters, and it was just kind of like a melody of different Disney songs for the whole like musical. It wasn't like any talking. There's like a couple of talking parts, but it was mainly just like us singing Disney songs. And I got assigned to the role of because you know you had to have enough characters for all of the kids, and they were, I don't know why we had both, but I was Ariel the mermaid. A different girl was Ariel on land. I obviously got the better role, because who wants to be Ariel on land? That's lame. But I was Ariel the mermaid, and so I was really hyped because at the time Ariel was my favorite princess. She's currently my 2nd favorite princess. I like Elsa more, but Elsa wasn't like invented at the time of me being in 6th grade because I'm old. So I was an Ariel girly, and for some reason, I'm telling you guys, I don't have like a nice singing voice, but for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I got selected to have a solo. So I had a solo singing Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid, and we did 2 performances of our musical. One was during the day for like the children of the school, and then our other performance was at night for like friends and family. And I told like everybody in my family besides like my mom and dad that they weren't allowed to come, because like I at the time was, these are my nice scissors that are not to be used to cut stickers. At the time I was quite close to like my cousins, some of them. And my one cousin, Nicole, was like, I really want to come. And I was like, nope, I'm like, you are forbidden from coming. Like, I didn't want anybody to come because I was so embarrassed. And right before I get up to sing my solo, and it wasn't like the full song of Party of Your World. It was just like a part of, we didn't sing like the full songs. It was like cut up versions of the songs, because otherwise we would have been there for forever. But yeah, so right before I got up there to sing my solo, my tooth fell out. And I didn't know what to do, so I was literally holding my fallen out tooth in my hand while I was up there doing my solo. I'm gonna put this on her. It says the human world, it's a mess. We'll put Daddy King Triton right here. And then I'm just using the deco from the washi sheet on the scenes, like as like the corners. There are corners, but I just thought this would be more fun, you know. Keep with the Little Mermaid theme. I do love this Ariel box. So I'm gonna put this on Miss Ursula herself. Okay, we'll do the as long as you live under my ocean, you will live under my rules. And then we'll throw in Daddy, I love him on here. Put Miss Ariel here. And I'll use Flounder over here with Flotsam and Jetsam. But yeah, so The Little Mermaid holds a place in my heart as like my role. It was so funny. So my mom got like made special, like custom made, one may say, a tail for me. It was this long, dark green, like satin material, kind of like a shiny satin skirt. And like on the edges where like by my ankles, oh my god, I just fucked up so many glitter headers. Hopefully I still have enough to use. Not like they all folded over on themselves. But yeah, and like so down by like the ankles there was like a sheer sequined fabric for like the fins. And then I distinctly remember we were looking for, like, we were going back and forth of what we wanted to do for a top. We were considering getting like a skin toned tank top, because obviously I'm a 6th grade, I'm not wearing like a bikini top to school. We considered getting like a skin toned tank top and then putting like a bikini top over it. And then we were at Limited 2, and listen, before it was Justice, when it was Limited 2, the shit, the best store ever, we found this purple like cami top where like the upper half, like the chest area, had like rhinestones on it, and the bottom half was just plain purple. And so it was literally perfect. So we did that, and then I, you know, like the Halloween colored hairspray, we got like bright ass red. And yeah, that's like what I did. And my mom came in, we all got ready in the art room and helped everybody get ready. And my childhood best friend, whose name was Haley, is my same name as my sister, she was Snow White, and it was so cute. But okay, here's the base. The base is pretty. We're gonna zoom into the day by day. And this, my friends, is where things are gonna get tricky, you know? I'm pretty sure the little things in this kit are bigger than the SPC ones. They feel thicker, and I don't like it already. This is already giving me heart palpitations. I'm stressed out. So I'm putting these like mega close together because I'm like 99% sure these are like a bit bigger. I guess I didn't need to put them that close together, but I'm not fixing it. Okay, I'm gonna use the mini little things that come in the foil bundle. Hello, donde está? Here they are. We are gonna use the envelope from the mini icons sheet, and again, we're using confetti purple. And then I'm gonna use a grocery cart icon from the mini icons sheet in confetti purple, and a fast food icon. There are full sheets of the fast food icons in the shop. Use a filming camera. Excuse you. And a laundry basket. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my scripts. These are in font choice 11 for post office droppy poo. There we go. A nice chonky font with a confetti foil, so pretty. Grab a McDonald's script with Chris. And laundry. There we go. Okay. Then down here we will mark working. We'll mark YouTube binge. That I was feeling sad. These stickers are so old. They like peel up so well because they're like so crusty. And that I read. I read some books, you know. Oh, I already hate how this looks. Oh, this was a choice. Should have just destashed it, but here we are. Okay, we're gonna use the computer mini icon to mark working. Movie clapper to mark YouTube. There are full sheets of those in the shop. Then from Me Love of Scribble Prints Co., we're gonna use one of the like You Are Enough hearts. What color that matches? Okay, I've already given up on this spread, so you know. And we'll use a little book to mark read. I just think this looks so bad. I just hate it. Oh my god, like this pattern, hate it. Why is it so dark compared to all the colors? Oh, it's stressing me out, guys, help. YouTube binge, sad bitch, and read. Oh my god, I don't know why I am ripping things off like a crazy person today. It's like the second thing I've ripped, and I don't ever rip things. Here's the rest of the R. Okay, you really can't tell with the confetti that it's even torn though, so that's nice. Okay, what are we gonna use to mark big stuff? Maybe we use these and I cut them? It's seeming like the best choice. So we'll do this, and I will layer this to make it kind of like short, just so you can see the underlay nicely. Then I will use this to mark my little Netflix binge, I suppose. And then for Chris and I getting food, I think I will use this. Nope, that's that same color. That is silly of me. Already used that color. We'll go with the purple. Perfect. Okay, so for working, we're gonna grab some sort of work sticker from Scribble Prints Co. I don't know if I have anything in this like bluish color. It's kind of like an odd color. So we'll probably be leaning into the purples, which is fine. Fine by me, because I apparently have a gazillion purple stickers. Let us take this one. It's my girl Lottie on her laptop. And then for the Netflixing, I'm gonna grab a Netflix laptop also from SBC. Okay, now that I'm like sitting up and looking at it, it doesn't look that bad. It's just, I'm just preemptively stressed out because I already feel like I'm running out of boxes. You know what I mean? It actually doesn't look bad. It's just like in my head, I'm like, what am I gonna do about boxes? Because it's such an old format, at least to my knowledge. We have the place setting icon that is from the mini icon sheet. There are full sheets of those. We're gonna have a work script. I'm gonna grab the binge watch script from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 5, and then I'll grab a with Chris script. I'm also stressing out because I like don't have a with Chris script because I have an older format of my scripts here in front of me, and it does not have an extra with Chris. So let's see what we have here. And like, I don't want to use something that doesn't match, you know? Ooh, such a tricky one. I don't have anything in the right color. Oh, this is so gross. I think I'm just gonna leave it blank, honestly, because it's gonna look better than putting in something that's like the only thing that's in a, oh, I have this. This is really old and it's just in plain purple hollow. Maybe that one looks so bad. It's like in a discontinued font. That's how old that is. Ugh, already. This is what I mean. I fucked up on so many things are like not right now that it's like a bad combo. We're gonna grab this to mark film. I'm gonna grab a page flag of sorts. Yeah, because I think these flags used to be when there was like flags up in the top corner of the Erin Controns. If I'm remembering properly, which I feel like I am, and this to what marks Survivor. Okay, so for filming, we're gonna grab another filming camera. Excuse me. I need to place a big Christmas kit order to start my November kit lineup because I like to do Christmas kits through all of November, and I simply, for 2 planners, there won't be enough art, so I need to order some old ones. I'm gonna grab that from SPC for reading. Oh, that's like really big, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, film. Okay. And Survivor. Oh, I guess I'm not using a TV. I forgot to put one in. That's fine. It's all good in the hood. Okay. Up here, we're gonna mark WTF, which I'm pretty sure was about the SPC catastrophe. Then I'm gonna mark that Chris and I went on a date because we love each other. And then I'm gonna mark that we went to the grocery store. I'm gonna use this, and I'm not gonna use a foiled icon because like this kit's so old that there's like stuff on the little things, like half of them. Also, what is stressing me out? Ugh, did you guys ever do that? Like you'll use an old kit and you're like go into it, you're like this is gonna be just fine. And then as you're doing it, you're like this is in fact not fine. We have Imani there. For that, I think that's her name. Honestly, I could be wrong. Well, let me know if it's not her name, but I think it is. Then we're gonna use like this circle plate from SPC, and guess what? I have about 1 million grocery stickers that I only use if I'm like, I went through a phase where I was binging guys' grocery games, and that's what I was using them for. But usually I just use a foil icon because we don't mark it that big. But hey. Grab a grocery cart from SPC. Perfect. Couldn't even tell. Could not even tell. I'm making lemons, or I'm making lemonade out of lemons. Is that the phrase? WTF. We have got a date night script. Also, all these dates, none of them are at night. The literal, like, best thing, that's font choice 3, and then I'm going to grab groceries in font choice 6. one of the best things about working for yourself is you don't have to like do things on evenings or weekends when there's people out there. So just know, none of this shit is ever in the evening. It's always during the day when there's no people to be dealing with. Okay, this will be for YouTube binge. I don't really know what pattern each of these, like what color these patterns are pretending to be because they don't really match. So I'm just kind of winging it with everything at this point. This is gonna be for working. And then I need something for reading, okay? Pop her in here. Perfect, perfect, perfection. Okay, so for YouTubing it up, I'm gonna grab something from SPC. Cute little YouTube heart, why not? For working, we'll grab something else from Scribble Punch Co. Sure, another Lottie on her computer. And then for reading, we're gonna grab the mini book icon from my shop. There are full sheets of these, if I did not mention that already. Then we will grab the scripts needed. YouTube binge, work, and read. And that's the first half. The second half is where things get a little dicey. Work. Then I talked on the telephone with my father and I filmed something. I think maybe I filmed, no, I don't know. I don't even have like a guess as to what I filmed this day. Nothing is coming to mind at all. Work. I'm gonna use the smartphone mini icon here and a camera icon for filming. Work, 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 work with father. Film. Okay. Down here, got YouTube binge. We got McDonald's for sure. I'll use some sort of McDonald's icon on here. And then I read, so I'll use the weird size page flag. So for the YouTube binge, we're gonna use the movie clapper icon. Okay, I know I have lots of things to indicate getting McDonald's. That is not an issue around these parts for moi. Got that, and then reading. Her hair is a bit too dark of purple. Okay. Spot is so big, it makes the giant sticker look tiny, but whatever. YouTube binge, we're gonna use the takeout from the foil bundle. Okay, and a read. Read, 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 read. Okay. Up here, we are gonna mark work again. This is the last one of these big round boxes that we have, but we'll figure it out going forward. We will figure it out because all I'm marking up here is this and TV time. That's all. Okay. That is easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know what I mean? This sticker is gonna be perfect for TV time. Like the purple matches amazing from SPC, of course. And for working, this printer also matches pretty good. That I enjoy, that I like, that is good. Mark work, and then we're gonna grab a TV time script from the foil bundle, which is font choice 4. I was like, where did it go? Okay, and then I read, but I marked it a wee bit smaller this day, not as like gigundo, because it didn't take up nearly as much time. I did talk to my sister. Me and Andrea did coloring. Coloring. And we had game night. Use purple for, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So, Q-O-S-T-U. Okay, I think I can use just like this. No, that does not fit. Does not cover it. It's not covering her up. These, I can't really tell what color they are most of the time unless I really look. So, as long as it's not like red, it'll be fine. Use a little phone to mark chatting with my sister. For me and Andrea coloring, I'm just gonna use like this smiling scribbler because why not? And I'm gonna use the card mini little thing because it's close enough for playing Magic. Gonna grab a read script. I'm also out of read scripts because oh my gosh, I'll figure it out. We might just be throwing in some regular holo because at this point, it just is what it is. Coloring and game night. Okay, oh good. Good, good, good. There we go. Okay, over here we are gonna mark that I did sleep in apparently. No memories, but that's what I wrote that I did, so I'm gonna go with I did it. Then I'm gonna use this and make it a square box, I guess. Sure. Sure, sure, sure. Okay. And I talked on the phone with Shanna. So we'll mark that. So for sleeping in, I'm gonna grab a bed mini icon. For working, I'm obviously gonna just grab something random from SBC. Grab this little silhouette, why not? And then I'll grab some sort of phone sticker for talking with Shanna. Got this from McPlans because we did FaceTime and part of her hair is brown. The other part of it is like fun colored, but the rest of it's brown. It's mainly brown. I'm gonna grab the Sleep In from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 3. And then we'll grab a work script and my Shanna custom. Shanny banana. Then I marked my YouTube times. So I do love me some YouTube. And Chris and I got food of sorts. Again, I have no memory of this. And I did read. So I'll just grab this, I guess. So for my YouTube binge, since I feel like the stickers are all kind of tiny, I'm just gonna grab another one of what I use to mark TV time, like the gal on the couch with like the big old TV. Chris and I getting food. I'll grab some sort of getting food sticker. Sticker for food. Lottie with like a fork and a knife. And then for reading, we'll just grab that bookmark that I had pulled off earlier. All of those SPC. Then I'm going to use the YouTube binge script from the foil bundle, which is font choice 4. Get another with Chris over here. And this is where I've like basically run out of read scripts. So I'm going to grab a read script from the foil bundle, which is in font choice 3. Oh, did I not read on Sunday? No, I definitely did. So I don't really know what I'm going to use. I might just use the relax script with like a reading thing. I feel like that is a possibility, you know? Okay. First thing we're gonna mark for Sunday is working. I didn't work like all day. I usually don't on Sundays unless it's like post of a sale. usually there's not like a full day's worth of shit to do. We'll use this to mark YouTube because I probably continued watching YouTube even post working, and then that will be to mark that I played BGA. Okay, so for working, we'll grab something work related, obviously. That'll be fine. Then YouTubing. Then for BGA, I'm just gonna use the mini paw icon because all the games I play pretty much involve animals, and there are full sheets of the paws in the shop. Work. YouTube binge. This has been, I feel like, such a long, chaotic plan with me. Holy. And BGA. Then I got taco smell. Taco smell. I read. I'm just gonna mark it big because I don't really like the page flags that are remaining. And I watched Survivor. So just grab a little thing. Okay. Didn't go over as badly. I didn't run out of anything really, so that's exciting. It wasn't that busy of a week, so it works out. I'm gonna grab Taco Bell icon from the mini fast food icons from my shop, and then we'll grab something to mark reading. This will work. And then I watched Survivor. We'll grab a mini TV. We do have full sheets of those as well. In the shopperoo, okay, we got Taco Bell here. Perfect. And a Survivor. And then, like I said, I was missing a read, so I'm just going to grab the relax script on here. I feel like that gets the job done. Because I always am also relaxing while I read, you know, it works out. And that's it, guys. For this being kind of a tricky spread and it being really old format and not a format I'm familiar with, I do think it came out pretty cute. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. If not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.